Welcome to the Unhelpful Parenting Podcast.
This week it's our birthday. So stick around. We are sharing birthday fails. We catch up with our yays and nays. And we also have some parents in the news, some funny news stories. So stick around for a great episode.
We're all hidden, and as she walked in the door, she said to her friend, "You wait here, I have to take a giant dump."
Like, Grandpa didn't even question it. The kid asked for the book.
Hooray!
Happy birthday to us.
We are one.
Welcome to our birthday episode. We are one. I can't believe it's been a year since we started this. Although when I hear, like, when I go back to our old episodes, I'm like, oh man, yeah, no.
Yeah, I can.
Like, it's not like we're perfect now, but we were super awkward back then. If you've been a long time listener and you're not our mums, thank you for sticking around.
Yeah, thanks. It was pretty cringe.
But to celebrate, I want to do a giveaway.
Oh.
We have
I
talked
thought she
about
was going to
this.
make me do things that she hasn't.
No, this is not a surprise. We did talk about this. We want to do a giveaway to celebrate our birthday.
Yes, we do.
And to thank you for being a part of the journey. So throughout this episode, we are dropping 3 code words. All you have to do is send them to us and you go in the draw, and we are giving away $200 to the online retailer of your choice. We just need to be able to buy the gift card online and we will send it to you. Australian dollars too. So if you're an international listener, absolutely go for it. It just may not be exactly $200 in your currency depending on where you are in the world.
Sorry, Americans. But.
So yes.
Yeah.
You can send it to us on our website. You can send them to us on socials, anywhere. Send it in. Send us the code words and stick around to hear them. We're going to have a great laugh.
Yeah, they're in this episode. You have to listen to it.
Well, that's how we're making sure one of our listeners gets it and not just someone on socials. If this is your first time listening, though, welcome. You are in the draw.
Hi. My hat's falling.
I know. I'm tossing up ditching this now because it's like hurting my chin.
I can
all right.
take off that one. Sure.
Let's
I don't know how
jump in. We start every episode with a yay or a nay. When you're done taking off your party hats, we start every episode
yay and nay.
with our yays or nays
to
catch up on our week. We keep it short and sweet. This week I am yaying. Oh, our kids were so cute. So Sam was away for almost the last whole week traveling. He got home yesterday from Malaysia for work. And we always do, when Sam travels, we usually make a chart on the wall and they get to colour in every night one of the circles and it counts down till how many sleeps till daddy's home. So obviously our 6-year-old had looked at it the night before and realised that after that sleep, daddy was coming home. So she woke up an hour earlier, snuck downstairs. I did not hear her wake up, snuck downstairs, coloured it in and sat at the front door for over an hour. And then she came up and woke me up and said, "Mummy, where's Daddy?" And I said, "Oh, he's coming home today." I've been waiting. She was sitting at the front door with a card that she had made waiting for Daddy, even though his flight didn't come in for hours.
I was still on the plane.
Yeah, it was super cute. So I was just yaying that cute moment. They love us.
I'll piggyback that yay too because it was very cute.
I know, I sent you a photo.
Yeah. And the thought of her just sitting there waiting and me not being there. I was like,
she had her pillows at the front door, like she was set up.
No toys though? No nothing?
No toys,
like, that's
no
what
books.
blew my mind.
Didn't even turn the TV on. That's usually the first thing she does if she wakes up before me. She sneaks downstairs because she knows I can't say no when I'm asleep. So
just her sitting with her card at the front door with no one there. Oh well. I eventually got
that was my yay. My nay, I actually shared this at a women's event over the weekend because I had a shocker of a day.
Okay.
And when I shared it, people afterwards were like, "Are you sure you're not pregnant?" I'm like, can confirm, definitely not. But I had an absolute shocker of a day. So it was the day that you flew out. I had started the day by having to completely resign myself to the fact that I was never going to find your banking card that I had held in my hand. Your to travel.
The Qantas card.
Yeah, to pay for things. Sam has an international travel card.
Did you end up finding it?
No, still can't find it. I saw it like a few days before and was like, I need to put that somewhere so that we don't lose it. And who knows where that somewhere was. So that was the start of the day. Then I dropped the 6-year-old off at school and she forgot her water bottle. So that's on her. But I promised her that for morning tea, I buy her a water bottle and lunch a popper from Tuck Shop. So go to Tuck Shop at morning tea and lunch. Totally forgot to put the order in. Then picked up the 3-year-old from kindy later in the afternoon and he was in tears. And he's not normally very upset about things, but he was in tears because I forgot it was library day. Forgot his library bag and he was like, Mommy. And was like, all the other kids were leaving, taking their library books home, and because he didn't have his bag, he couldn't take a book, and it was, felt really bad. That was number 3. Number 4 thing, I decided it was a good idea to try to take them grocery shopping after all of that. They melted down, totally forgot it was meant to be afternoon tea time. They melted down, was screaming out of the shops. So in all of my stress, I chucked them in the car, chucked the groceries in the car, like literally sat there and went, like said to myself, okay, we've survived, we've done it. All the hard stuff is done. Started driving home, 2 minutes from home. So we've been driving for almost 10 minutes. Kenzie goes, Mummy, I think we forgot something. Should I have my seatbelt on? And I have forgotten to put a seatbelt on. And if you had to have a license for parenting, I'm pretty sure I would have lost it that day. Oh my gosh. So yeah, now that's on the internet. Like, welcome to the podcast.
Wow.
We don't even have a confessional this episode, so I guess that's the confessional. Usually we have a confessional where parents send in their stories. They get to be anonymous. I don't, but anyway, that was my shocker. That was my nay.
That's a good shocker.
I had and you have days like that when you're parenting, but I just felt like that was thing after thing after thing, and I was like, what is wrong with me?
I reckon that card just flustered you because you were like, no, I dead set had it. And I was like, no, I don't
had it.
think you
And I
did. Yeah,
remember where I put it, but it's not there.
I just don't think you did.
Man.
Because the
So
old card
annoying.
rocked up that I'd cancelled that had lost.
Maybe that's
Like
what
the
I was
OG
holding.
one.
Anyway, don't get into it. I don't want to keep thinking it.
Anyway.
About it.
Yeah,
Did you have an A?
No.
Mine's nay enough for both of
all
us.
of my nays are non-parenting this
I guess,
week.
well, you've not been parenting this week.
That's what I mean. We interrupt this podcast to let you know that the message in the birthday card was so moving that the birthday cake was in tears.
Code word, card. So because it's our birthday, I put a thing out there. I actually put it out a little while ago because I knew our birthday was coming up. Just being like, send us your birthday party fails or your birthday fails in general. Party, presents, everything. And we got a few good ones. It probably wasn't our most popular topic, I think, because it's so niche. Like it's one day of the year.
Yeah, it's birthday fails.
You kind of hope that that's the day things don't go wrong. But for these people, Sam's about to pull a party popper on me. Thanks.
That was a really loud one. So that was way better than yours.
Well, I don't know why. Mine at the start of the episode didn't even work.
That was fun.
Anyway, birthday fails. We sat our 1-year-old in her high chair with the cake in front of her. When we all started singing, she freaked out and cried and was inconsolable. Not really the photo memory we were planning, but a bit of cake and cuddles later and she was fine.
Do you see that a lot with 1-year-olds and getting scared at everyone singing?
Well, to be honest, that's
very
probably
loud.
the internal reaction we all have when we sing happy birthday.
When you are getting sung happy birthday too?
You're standing there awkward and being
I
like,
just want to cry. Yeah, fickle.
yeah. Like,
That checks out.
all right, you read the next one.
Wrap my kid's present in the Amazon box it arrived in. Except it was the wrong order and I'd wrapped our laundry detergent instead.
Happy birthday.
Your clothes are getting washed.
Literally, your subscription to being cared for has been renewed for another year.
Surely you would check. Surely.
I mean,
guess not.
I guess not. She obviously wasn't up to the next lot of like laundry detergent.
Yeah.
All right, we went to a birthday party where they hired Peppa and George Pig costumes. Only George Pig had accidentally put his costume on backwards. It looked no different to the front, except for the very misplaced little pink pig's tail.
Okay.
You just imagine the little...
Okay. Anyway.
I can't stop laughing at that. Anyway,
Yeah.
go on, move along.
Move along from what? We threw our 16-year-old a surprise party I asked her friend to take her out after school so we could get everyone else inside and ready. We're all hidden, and as she walked in the door, she said to her friend, "You wait here, I have to take a giant dump." Surprise.
At 16 too, you'd be so mortified.
You'd want to go lock yourself in your room and not come out. Yeah, that's awkward.
And then she probably still had to go poo after that. Like, see everyone, you know what I'm going to go do.
Sorry, guys, I'll be back in 10. Yeah. Oops. Awkward.
Happy birthday.
Not much you can do about that.
Oh, this is another surprise party one. We threw our 6-year-old a surprise party. He'd mentioned a few times how fun it would be. It was just small with family and a few close friends, but when it happened, he burst into tears and cried for an hour. We still don't really know why he cried, but no more surprise parties for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
it's
just doesn't,
probably
like, change.
sudden attention.
Sudden surprise.
Like, I mean, we've got a 6-year-old. They're still at the age where, like, if they've had a long day and something happens they weren't expecting, it can just, like, throw them off kilter. And if they're tired enough, probably would cry for an hour. So
That's hectic.
that's a lot. An hour is a very long time too.
The party's almost over by then.
Happy birthday.
Wow.
Want some cake?
That's a really long time. We bought my son a bike for his birthday, set it up in the living room, wrapped it in paper with balloons. He woke up, walked past into the kitchen and asked what was for breakfast. We waited. It took him till halfway through breakfast to notice it sitting there.
Good on the parents for waiting for him to notice it. I
Yeah.
feel like that's like,
We'll wait.
okay, we'll see how long it takes. Can you imagine if he just didn't click? I mean, you're not the biggest morning person. I can imagine like just the groggy walk
He would have
past.
clicked eventually. Well, sometimes you're just oblivious and you're like, hey, it's my birthday. I'm just going to go and get breakfast. What's for breakfast on my birthday?
I
Maybe
mean,
he likes breakfast.
props to the parents. He didn't just wake up and go, "Where's my presents?" Like raising a humble kid.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, your turn.
There is a video doing the rounds on YouTube of a kid opening a Christmas present from his grandfather, and it's Mein Kampf. I don't know if I've said that right. The autobiographical manifesto by Adolf Hitler. The dad asks, "What the hell is this?" And then realized the kid asked him for Minecraft. The relief on Grandpa's face is everything.
I did watch that video.
Did you?
They're a German family.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're French.
Oh, they're French.
They were French.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But the relief on Grandpa didn't even question it. The kid asked for the book. Well, in his head, asked for the book. The Grandpa didn't even go, "I don't think you should have that," or "I'll talk to your parents." He just went and bought it.
Kid might like to read.
I just don't understand
Nothing
that
wrong
process.
with a good autobiography. Or not autobiography.
It's a manifesto, like
Oh,
autobiographical manifesto. Like, this is my life and why you should do what I believe.
yeah, okay. Maybe not.
It's a bit of a
Maybe not.
concern. I'm concerned that Grandpa wasn't concerned.
Being in France, yeah. Justin, the teddy bear, couldn't eat any more birthday cake. He was stuffed.
Code word cake.
I don't know if it's a fail, but we made a homemade piñata and the kids were not impressed when they realised all we filled it with was vegetables. Watching them run in as they smashed it open and then the look on their faces as carrots and broccoli fell out was hilarious. Of course, we had candy later, but still one of my most favourite pranks ever.
I just love that. Like the moment of, yes, pinata!
And carrots falling out and you're like, what the frick? That's, yeah.
Oh, that would be just such a fun parent moment.
Yeah.
Good thing they had the candy on hand. I feel like if you didn't have that, that's a bit mean. But
Nah.
yeah, you could
Vegetables
have.
are good for you.
Yeah, they are, but not in a pinata. Like, happy birthday.
Yeah, true.
All right, we got one more fail in, and this one I'm reading because it feels like something that would happen to me. I got stuck in the bouncy castle at my kid's 4th birthday. Went in to retrieve my 2-year-old and had to be rescued myself when it started to deflate. Not my finest moment.
That is something you wouldn't do.
It would definitely happen to me.
I want to get a jumping castle.
You're laughing because you're just thinking of it happening to me.
Now I want to get a jumping castle for one of the kids' next birthdays. Who's next? Me. Can I have a jumping castle for my birthday? Oh dear. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, birthdays are great. Parenting is great. Kids are great. I love this. Thank you so much for sending your stories in. Oh, the fails, they just get to happen over and over again.
Love it. Relive it. Embrace it.
Now, I thought we'd take a moment because I know we're not trying to be helpful, and I don't know if this is helpful, but I thought it might be poignant that because it's our birthday,
Poignant.
we should. Yeah, is that too big of a word for you?
No, it's fine.
What is the no-go presents? Like, as a parent, what are your most hated presents? I've written a little list just so in case, because my brain does go blank sometimes.
I got one of them for Mackenzie.
The musical instrument.
Oh no, stickers. I brought them.
You've done that
yesterday.
too.
I brought it yesterday.
I feel like most of these you've tried to buy the kids.
Musical instruments. Yes, I did buy that.
Don't buy stuff that makes noise. If you want to care for parents. No tin whistles, no harmonicas, no drums.
No drums.
Sam plays the drums. No drums. Anything with a million teeny tiny little pieces.
Oh yeah.
We've had a few of those.
We had a ball pit.
Someone gifted us a ball
It's not
pit once.
tiny
and I was
pieces.
like, yay, do you hate us? We were fine.
It was fine.
It's been 3+ years since we got rid of it. And I still find balls sometimes.
No, they're all gone now.
I reckon when we move out, in that storage cupboard under the stairs, there's going to be a bunch more.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon when we pull everything out, we're going to find a bunch more. And don't buy anything with glitter unless you want to be on our no list and never be invited to any parties ever again. Just no glitter.
Glitter goes everywhere, even if it's on something.
I hate glitter.
Everywhere.
No, thank you, glitter. And anything alive. Because honestly, I struggle to water myself. Don't give them a plant.
Why would you give a kid a plant?
Or a pet. Or a fish.
Actually, no. The only plant that we will ever take is the fly-eating ones.
You want a Venus flytrap.
Or the other one. Or the other
you
one.
or the kids.
It's an acceptable gift for a kid.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. And just a reminder that the best gifts for a 1-year-old
is alcohol for mummy and daddy.
Or the TV remote, your phone, and the box that the gift you were going to give them was in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that too.
That's all you can really give a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
So happy birthday.
Another breaking news. A toddler has put their birthday candles in the toilet. It was a birthday party.
Code word candles.
Parents in the news.
Yes. There's always parents in the news. I love the news.
Yeah, I know. My jokes have been shafted for parents in the news.
Hey, you're getting jokes this episode with the giveaway.
Anyway.
All right,
what do you got?
Parents in Moore, Oklahoma were surprised to find police turned up to their house with donuts. Their toddler was playing with an old cell phone and dialed 911. The police used the attention to remind parents that old phones not in service can still call 911. Speaking with dispatch, the toddler made a request for emergency donuts. In good humour, the police obliged and delivered them to the door. We assume also to let the parents know that the old phone could still call emergency services.
That's hilarious. Well played by police PR. That's one way to get people to like
take
you.
the battery out. If you're going to give your kid an old phone to play with, like old, where you could take the batteries out, take the batteries out. Otherwise, just
I do worry about that with our kids though, with the tablets and the phones and stuff we give them, because you can still dial.
Well, confession time continues. Like, I did have that once. I was at a mum's group sitting there and Mackenzie was just playing with my phone, and before I knew it, I looked down and she's dialed 000. Thankfully, they hadn't picked up yet. Like, I hung up before, but I was like, are they going to track our geolocation to check we're okay? Like, I was like, I was so stressed. But anyway.
My ass dialed 000 the other day, but thankfully it put a plus on the end, and then it was like, this number cannot be reached. And that's when I heard the whole, this number cannot be reached. And I was like, oh.
That was a close call.
In 2023, an Illinois family's Christmas vacation to Disney was nearly ruined after the grandparents mistakenly bought $10,000 worth of Disney Plus gift cards instead of Disney Parks gift cards. They were bought through a gift card service who had a discount running for up to 25%, meaning for every $100 you buy would only cost you $75. So $10,000 of gift cards would likely save the family around $2,500. Except they chose the wrong cards, bought Disney Plus instead of Disney Parks. They shared this story on TikTok, and fortunately for the family, the internet did its thing and they were put in contact with the right person at Disney who could fix it and turned the $10,000 of Disney Plus into $10,000 of Disney Parks cards. Oops. That was close.
I mean, Disney Plus, Disney Parks. It's like not a hard mistake to make if you're not someone who.
If you're not tech savvy, like
if
these
you're
are
not tech
grandparents.
savvy and you don't have a streaming service, you just be like, Disney.
Well, these are grandparents, so yeah.
Can you imagine realizing that you'd bought? I think I read somewhere that's like 70 years of Disney Plus. Like those kids would be in their 80s by the time they got to the end of them if they didn't get swapped out.
It probably would be.
Well, depending on the price hikes and how often they happen.
Oh yeah, true. By that time.
In 10 years' time, it might be using one of them a month.
That's funny.
All right. Well, getting ready for next week's episode. I almost brought it in this week, but the episode was already looking too long. And oh my gosh, there's some really good stories there. We had on Facebook one of our old clips about the dad whose toddler was tantruming and got caught by a security guard. And the kid was like, "No, you're not my dad." That's like, we have been sent so many stories based off that one. So I'm going to put the question out there to go with it. And when I say so much, like so many stories, I'm talking there's SWAT stories and police stories and like brilliant. I'm so excited to dig into that next week. But the question we're going to put out there, I'll put it on socials, send in your stories, is what has your kid done that has got you in the most amount of trouble or any kind of trouble? So whether that's trouble with the law, whether that's trouble with your wife or husband or spouse, whether that's in trouble at school.
With other people's parents, other kids' parents.
Yep. What has your kid done that's got you in trouble? So come back next week for that. It's going to be so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
If you have made it this far through the video on YouTube, please like it. Or if you are listening on any podcast services, please give us a rate or review. It helps us so much. We love laughing with parents. Like over the weekend, I had 3 different people talk to me about how hearing stories like this just help them so much in parenting. So we just want to reach more people to help them laugh and know that they're not alone when parenting feels really tough. So make sure you like, subscribe, rate, review, share. Follow us on socials. Get behind it. We appreciate you guys so much, and happy birthday to us.
You. Happy birthday.